Forget what you know about Classic WoW, because we're about to step into an expansion that isn't just an update, it's a revolution. It introduced a brand new class, a new race, and a continent people still say is the most beautiful in the game's history. It also completely overhauled the way we play our characters forever. This is Mists of Pandaria, and today we're breaking down everything new that's coming, from the moment you log in to the deepest parts of the endgame. Let's start with the absolute pillars of the expansion. First, the continent of Pandaria. You're getting 7 new zones, from the lush Shade Forest to the stunning Kunlai Summit. Zones so gorgeous, people still go back to take screenshots. MoP also fixed one of Cataclysm's biggest complaints, linear questing. You're no longer on rails, because zones have multiple quest hubs, giving you the freedom to explore, and it makes leveling alts way more fun. This world is just alive too. It's packed with rare spawns that drop unique, powerful items, like gloves that make you gather all your materials faster, or a horn that pulls every single mob around you, or trinkets that make enemies drop extra gold. Pretty sweet. Next, we get to the Pandaren. This iconic race, it comes with amazing racials, like the double rest experience for faster leveling, and double stats from food buffs too. They have their own incredible starting zone on the back of a giant turtle. But here's the coolest part, you don't pick your faction until the very end. The story really builds up to this massive, meaningful decision. And of course, we have the Monk. This isn't just a new class, it's 3 new specs in one. You have the Brewmasters, arguably the most fun tank ever created, with an active playstyle that turns damage into a manageable dot. You have the Windwalkers, who are like rogues on steroids. They unleash insane damage combos, and if you play one Battleground and a Windwalker Monk, you'll never want to play another class. And Mistweavers, a really unique healer with incredible mobility and utility. It makes him a god in arenas. MoP didn't just add new content though, it fundamentally changed how we play our characters. The single biggest change is probably the new talent system. The giant, confusing talent trees are completely gone. Instead, you get one powerful, game-changing choice from a selection of 3 talents every 15 levels. It's simple to understand, but it has incredible depth too. You'll be swapping your talents on the fly, whether it's for a specific raid boss or an arena matchup, and it really rewards people that truly understand their class. Plus a huge quality of life win too. You automatically learn new spells as you're leveling. No more going back to the trainer, no wasted time. It's all gas, baby. Nearly every class has really been streamlined to be way faster and way more fun too. This part, it really deserves its own video, and you should definitely check out my deep dive with Scotty J on it. But here's the lightning round of some of the most awesome changes. First, Hunters, they can't be dead zoned anymore, and they do insane chart-topping damage, and they bring all sorts of buffs too. Warriors, all their abilities are usable in any stance now. They play smooth as butter with all their mobility, it's awesome. Shamans, you get Ascendants, turning you into a literal storm god that can one-shot people in PvP. Oh, and Stormlash Totem, which is like the best buff ever that only you bring. Druids, meanwhile, they get Symbiosis. This is one of the coolest ideas in WoW history, immediately abandoned after MoP. You get to borrow abilities from other classes, like a Resto Druid getting Ice Block. That's pretty sick. Warlocks, meanwhile, get a new resource to power up massive, screen-shattering Chaos Bolts. The list goes on and on though. Your class is simply going to feel better to play. Not only that though, because for the first time, Blizzard is going back and tuning the weaker classes like the Rep Paladins, the Windwalker Monks, even the Fury Warriors, to make them really blast in raids. If you've heard that your class completely sucks in MoP, there is a high chance that Blizzard is going to work hard to make you way more competitive on the meters. So you've hit level 90, you've mastered your new talents, now what? Pandaria offers a massive buffet of endgame content for every single type of player. For PvEers, you have the new dungeons like Temple of the Jade Serpent, the revamped classics like Skolomance, Scarlet Monastery. On heroic mode, these dungeons are way more relaxed than Cataclysm's launch heroics, and they really let you gear up with ease. That's not all though, because for the first time, we're also going to be getting these Celestial Dungeons. These are a step above heroics. They really offer awesome raid gear, LFR level, even armor tier sets. But if you want a true test of skill, MoP introduces challenge modes. These are like modern Mythic Plus, a timed race through heroic dungeons for incredible rewards, like unique armor sets, teleports, mounts. Plus, you even get a Realm Best title if you hold the fastest time for a dungeon. This is what high-end PvE players are really going to be grinding on day one. The open world is also an endgame zone though. 2 new world bosses, the Shaw of Anger, the Galleon, drop best-in-slot raid and PvP gear too. More importantly, these drop some of the most desirable mounts in WoW history, like the legendary Heavenly Onyx Cloud Serpent. But hey, the real endgame in Mists of Pandaria are the best-in-class raids. When people make tier lists of their favorite raids ever, you've gotta include Throne of Thunder and Siege of Orgrimmar. Some of the best fights in WoW, and iconic villains like Garrosh too. And while the 3 launch raids, they really don't meet those peaks, they're still really fun and memorable too. Mogush Vaults is one of my favorites, with great storytelling and really fun fights like Elegon. While the Terrace of Endless Springs, it brings a sort of Trial of the Crusader style boss rush raid. And say what you want about Heart of Fear, that entrance might be the best in WoW history. The big selling point with MoP raids though is that the devs really learned from previous expansions. The boss battles are tighter, they're more streamlined than previous expansions, and they really don't stray too far into that crazy, you need 20 add-ons just to know what to do level. I was able to understand the boss mechanics in just a few pulls, and that's exactly the kind of raiding I really love. And if you love collecting or exploring, MoP is really your expansion too. There are 8 new reputations, but it's not all just boring daily quests. You can go out and build and manage your own personal farm with the Tillers, or explore the continent to find hidden lore objects for the lore walkers. Talking PvP, MoP really is the golden age. You get new arenas, new battlegrounds, but the biggest selling points are the gearing systems. It's as simple as you just earn the currency, you buy your best gear. Simple. Second, the new PvP power stat. It really makes sure that your PvP gear is the best for PvP. In previous Classic versions, you needed to raid just to keep up. You had to go and get those crazy overpowered weapons like the Warglaives. Now though, you're no longer forced to raid just to compete. And finally, for the collector who wants to be the very best, pet battles. It's basically Pokemon, but inside of World of Warcraft. You can capture, train, and battle pets to earn XP. You'll also be earning achievements and a mountain of gold by selling max level pets on the auction house. So a new continent, a new class, completely revamped talent systems, dungeons for casual and hardcore players alike, world bosses, personal farms, scenarios, and the best PvP gearing system we've ever had. Mists of Pandaria isn't just another chapter. It's an expansion that, for the most part, respects your time, and it offers an almost endless number of things to do. It's a true high point in WoW's history, and we're about to live it all over again. So now I have to ask you, with everything we've covered, what are you most excited to dive into first? Let me know in the comments. And if you're as hyped as I am, smash that like button and subscribe for more MoP content. Now get ready, we're heading to Pandaria.